How are you today? I'm smoking the last of my Black Bayou, and I mixed it with a little of the Royal Yacht by Dunhill, just a tiny bit to get the bowl up to the top there. Using my antler tamper there. And I was going to have a Yapo, but decided, well, you can't, you don't want to video everything. So this is my new Blazer cigar lighter. Actually is what it is. And they make them in all colors and a clear, but this one was the one that the seller had up there. You don't choose it, you just buy what they have there. And I just use a quick burst. You don't want to char the pipe up. This is my Calabrese. It's about 20 years old minimum. And it's not an antique pipe or anything. It's just a nice little freehand there, I guess you could call it. With a nice colorful stem. That shows up nice there. And like I've been saying recently, I like a pipe that has a contrast to it. Good morning smoke. First smoke of the day. I've had my morning coffee and bagel. The Sunday morning you have Meet the Press on TV and another program that's similar. And they're talking about immigration reform and all this stuff, and the arms gun control thing. I'm all for the Second Amendment and all that, but like I said before, I didn't think that I think many of you feel the same way, that the original founders of the country had no idea that you'd be having weapons of mass destruction. Back then it was, oh wait for a minute while I reload. They couldn't have dreamed that we have these, automatic weapons that we have today. And besides, if you read it carefully, they go to a well-armed militia and all that stuff. And then the right to bear arms. That just means they were a hardy, hard-working people that liked to roll up their sleeves. It was just the right to bear their arms when they were sweating. That has nothing to do with, guns, the right to bear their arms. Because they were hard workers. Another pet peeve of mine is this, you ever notice when these politicians are talking, it's always the American people this and the American people that. Well, who do they think they're talking about? The Russian people? It should just be the people. Think about it. The American people demand justice for all, blah, 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 blah. Crazy. No, I'm no Andy Rooney or anything, but things get on your nerves that you see every day, don't they? And this country western song that's been making a controversy. The guy should be happy that he's selling records. That's what I think. It's a ploy to sell more records, because it's, well, I've got to get this song now. It's creating such a stir. It's the ploy to sell more records. And Tiger Woods and his mistake, or whatever you want to call it, he's been talking about it for, well, since it happened, like 2 days ago, 3 days, and they don't let the story go. It's all over the sports networks. So what? That's the problem. The interesting stories, you hear a little titillating story on the news, and pretty soon it's dropped. And then these things like this Tiger Woods thing, it goes on for days. Who cares? You want to see something funny? Search out George Carlin, the comedian, on YouTube, and click on the one about the wealthy, and he'll do a thing in there about golf and how it's a rich man's sport. Of course, we all know that, but you know, he has a real funny take on it. I won't, you know, try to paraphrase him or anything, but just look at that. It's funny. Time to relate. Like I said, all you need is a blast. I wouldn't light an antique pipe without or anything. Excuse me, I was thinking about even smoking cigars again. I don't think that would go over too well with the wife. There's so many fancy cigars out there that look really good. Very nice smoke, as it was yesterday. thanks for responding. I got very nice comments from several of you, and I appreciate it. I'm trying to get back to you. Investing my time in responding to your comments, which you took time to write out to me. That's what it's all about in this community. One or two of you don't have too many videos that I can respond to unless I sent you a PM or something. Now, Louisiana Pipe Guy has a fairly recent one that I responded on. Very nice. You put cat in your title, or dog, or pet, and you're bound to get more hits normally. And I didn't I didn't do that on purpose. I thought my cat Hal deserved a little airtime. You know, even if it's like 45 seconds, a minute or so. Again, this is the best time for me to do a video because the lighting is superb. It's another beautiful day out here in southeast Pennsylvania, close to Valley Forge. Like I said, I'm about 35 miles west of Philadelphia. A nice suburban neighborhood. After my video yesterday, the wife and I went out. We went to an antique store, a friend of hers, and picked up something there. Then we took out a nice greasy bucket of fried chicken for dinner from KFC. Their new boneless chicken's good. For $1, you can try a good size piece of their boneless chicken. I guess they're running the promotion all over. And so that was good. Coming down to the end, excuse me, of this smoke. And so I'm going to sign off now. And as usual, happy smoking.